Is Ouroboros the final catalyst that will take TitanX out of its current sideways downward action and towards new all-time highs? Now, price is speculative. We can talk about 10x, 100x. Obviously, these are nice numbers to talk about. And actually, if you measure it from the bottom, it's not too crazy. But I believe there's some very bullish reasons for why Ouroboros or USDX, the lending protocol, um, which is launching very soon, why it's going to be very bullish for the TitanX ecosystem in general. So you are watching Dukes the Great. Welcome, guys. Thank you for everyone who's coming to join us, whether you're new or you're a returning viewer. This is actually my first video that I'm recording in one take, guys. I'm not going to make any edits. So please enjoy all of the fails and bloopers that will happen in this video. Fingers crossed they don't happen. But let's see. Right, let's just get into it. You know me, I have my diagrams. I'm going to go through basically just a few reasons why I think Ouroboros is really bullish for the TitanX ecosystem. So let's get into it quickly without further ado. Let me just share the screen. I think we need to do that by now. Again, this is a blooper. This should be edited out, but I'm not editing this video. This is gonna go. It's gonna go on straight like this. All right. So basically, what is this huge TitanX catalyst? Well, you know what it is by now. Obviously, in the video, it's this thing here called Ouroboros or USDX. These are two. Right, these are two coins that work together. Basically, USDX is the stable coin. Ouroboros is kind of like the actual protocol coin, if that makes sense. Anyway, so what is Ouroboros? Okay, well, Ouroboros is a loan protocol. Now, for those new to crypto, I'm sure you know what a loan is. I'm sure many of you in the UK right now had to take loans out to go to university, unlike your parent generation who had free uni. You guys know what loans are, right? Basically, what a loan is here in crypto, and this is true for basically any loaning protocol, is you're able to take an asset. Okay, so like in our example, you take TitanX, you lock that asset up in return for a loan. Okay, um, now basically that collateral is backing your loan. So you put your collateral in, which would be in this case TitanX, and then you get out a loan. I'm not going to get into the complexities of how these protocols work for now, and for this video, you just need to know basically it's a loaning protocol. That's all you really need to know for why I think this is so bullish. Okay. One other thing here is it's not just a loaning protocol for just TitanX. There will be more tokens which you can use to loan here. Now we don't know all of them yet, but I'm sure that will be all kind of finalized and possibly even added in the future as new protocols come out and more protocols get better liquidity and all these things happen. I'm sure you'll see plenty of protocols here, which you'll be able to loan up against. So that's really cool. And I really want to push this point home here that this type of protocol really sets TitanX apart from any other altcoin or smart contract launched on top of, Ethereum. Why? Because with TitanX, one of the big narratives behind TitanX is that TitanX is an L1 within an L1, right? It's like it's a layer one within a layer one and exists within multiple layer ones now, as we're soon launching on base. Okay. Um, this really solidifies that to me because now we actually have a loaning protocol for this particular ecosystem. Like this ecosystem is its own thing that exists within Ethereum as we are. So that's a really important point that I wanted to mention. Anyway, let's go through a quick scenario just in case you guys aren't clued up on exactly how this loading stuff works. Really quickly, the little disclaimer: we're lucky any of this stuff works. It could all nuke to zero tomorrow. But for those who don't know how a loading protocol works, I've made a little scenario. I'm pretty sure you can find this exact scenario on the white paper as well. And again, I'm not endorsing you guys to go and do this. This is entirely, this is something you should do if you know what you're doing. Just to put it like that, right? If you don't know what you're doing, I wouldn't recommend making silly plays in anything in crypto because crypto is highly volatile. Anyway, we got Jimmy. All right, look at Jimmy, very happy guy. Well, actually, Maybe he's not happy, but he hasn't got a smiley face, so that's a bit upsetting. Anyway, Jimmy's speculating. He's thinking in his mind, I feel like TitanX might go up soon. So he's speculating the price of TitanX will go up. Now he owns TitanX. Okay. And what he's going to do is take a loan out in the form of USDX. So this is going to be the stable coin that you'll get back for basically offering your TitanX as collateral. You're going to get this USDX, and you can use this USDX to come and buy up more TitanX. So you're effectively leveraging your position here by taking a loan out against it, and you're speculating that the price is going to go up, because if the price does go up, well, then you're going to basically be able to pay off your loan, and you're just going to have more TitanX. And theoretically speaking, this loop can carry on happening. Like this is something that can carry on recycling. You get more TitanX added to another loan, you get more leverage. Now, leverage is risky, but this is just a scenario that I wanted to paint for you guys. Right, we're already at the 5 minute mark, 6 minute mark. This YouTube video stuff is harder than I thought, getting these quick videos out. Anyway, so why is this a catalyst? Right? Why is this important? Why do we even care about it? It's just a loan. Who cares about loaning, right? Apparently, the rich people call you loanies. I don't know. That's something I heard. But why is this a catalyst for the ecosystem? Well, I've put some bullish points here that to me, this is possibly the foremost bullish points in my personal opinion. Yeah. And they all kind of work together. So I'll explain each one, but you'll see they all work together. And I'll explain that very quickly for you guys. This is not hard to understand. It's going to be hugely reducing system-wide sell pressure, right? Because nowadays, people, they have the option, they could sell, but they could also make a loan and get into liquid that way, right? And one of the big kind of benefits of doing something like that is it's not taxable. Loans are not taxable, guys. So there may be some crazy thing people do there, and that's something that is one of the use cases of taking out loans against your assets. You'll see people like Elon Musk definitely likes to take loans out against his assets. I'm pretty sure that's how he bought Twitter. Anyway, one of the most interesting things for me is, like I mentioned in my scenario, guys, this is going to be huge leverage play potentially for some users. Now, we live in the world of crypto, the world of degen plays, and I can see some people making some insane degen plays here. But there's also going to be some people who make some extremely intelligent plays and with how they use this leverage, because you always have a bit of both, right? Now, I just shown you two little ways here that users will use this leverage. Okay, they're both effectively the same thing, but slightly different. That sounds like a contradiction, which is okay. So this is the first scenario we looked at just now. Users taking a loan out against their TitanX they already have, and they go back in to buy up more TitanX. It shouldn't be too complex to understand why that's bullish. It's bullish because they're taking money out and without selling and then buying TitanX, right? That's a bullish thing. It's more buy pressure. But also users outside of the ecosystem, they might come in with fresh capital and buy and do the exact same process. So this is going to bring people from outside the community as well, who want to just, or anyone just with extra funds, right? Who are interested in this type of thing, will bring in their capital here. So I think those two effectively are the same thing, but also it's bullish because people have to buy TitanX to create the loan. This is not something you can loan against Ethereum. You need TitanX. And okay, so I'll go over this point now. This is very important. We may have bottomed in the TitanX ecosystem right now. As the time of this recording is the 7th of February, 6 in the morning, UK time. I am not getting any sleep tonight. TitanX may have bottomed. We're currently going up right now. Obviously, that may not continue. We might come down, retest little boundaries and Fibonacci sequences and codings. Who knows, whatever the matrix says. But the general theory or the general kind of feeling in the ecosystems that we have bottomed, and this could be the sign of a reversal. This, if that is true, guys, theoretically, this is the best time you take out a loan. So this is the best time to launch a loaning protocol because users want to take loans out at the bottom. It's the most bullish time to do it because you have the least risk of being liquidated, right? You have the least risk of not having enough collateral to back your loan anymore and being liquidated of your position. So you want to do this stuff at the bottom because you can theoretically get the most price appreciation and you can do the thing where you leverage your position, etc., etc. So doing stuff at the bottom is very bullish. Time to launch, super bullish time to launch. Like I can't begin to explain to you guys. Like if this thing launched at the top of the market, in my opinion, it's not as bullish. Launching something like this at the bottom of a market, that to me is bullish, bro. That is just, it's a mad one. Okay. So I said that there's two coins here. You have USDX, which is the stable coin, and you have this Ouroboros. This Ouroboros is basically the protocol. Kind of think of as the protocol coin, right? It's the coin that you're gonna be able to use within the protocol, and you can basically stake this coin, like any other lending or like many other lending protocol coins. Now, why do I think Ouroboros is going to go into price discovery? The reason, because of this little thing here. I'm sure you guys studied some level of basic economics, right? Supply and demand. They seem to work very much hand in hand. And if you can reduce the supply and increase the demand, I think that means price goes up. Right. I've drawn this out for you just like this, very simple. Okay. Most learning protocols, they just have this. This is all they have. Okay. They just, users can lock up the coin to earn protocol fees. That's cool and that's great. But Ouroboros has that little element of that spice. It's got that sprinkle of salt that makes it a TitanX product. And what is that sprinkle of salt, guys? We all know by now if you've been in this ecosystem for long enough. Buy and burn. Not just any buy and burn, actually 100% of buy and burn. Every single TitanX that went into mining Ouroboros, which is now capped, by the way, you can't mine anymore, is going back into buy and burn. That's absolutely ridiculous, guys. That means you have 4 trillion TitanX here, which is 1.6 mil. By the way, the current market cap at the time of recording is 5 mil. Now you got $1.6 million ready to buy and burn, more than a fifth of the supply. Is programmatically built into buy pressure. Now, what this means is that users are going to come in and they're going to speculate. Users will speculate on this because they can see that a large percent of the market cap is actually sitting on buy pressure, ready to buy up the token, and therefore users will speculate on this. But not only do we have this, we also have the fact that users will just naturally want to buy the token anyway to look up and earn some fees, right? To stake it and earn some fees. So to me, that's very bullish. And why is this bullish for TitanX? Because what happens in a vertically stacked LP when the token on top begins to go up? Well, when the token on top begins to go up, it leverages the one on bottom. It brings the other one up with it. Okay, not too difficult to understand. We saw this when DragonX went on a crazy run. We saw this when Volt went on a crazy run. It dragged TitanX up because when this token is going green and people want to get in with any spare funds they have, they first have to buy TitanX. Okay, so you buy TitanX first, you buy Ouroboros. And this is bullish for the whole ecosystem in TitanX because this is the beauty of vertically stacked LP. When you have all the LPs vertically stacked, like they are, by vertically stacked, I mean you have TitanX on the bottom, okay, right here, and then you have like Ouroboros, DragonX, Hyper, all these other coins, they're stacked on top. And yeah, I think I've said enough there. You can hopefully understand why that's a very bullish thing. And I think this could be a really huge catalyst for the whole ecosystem. And it really sets us apart from anything else in like the whole of crypto. Like this is an L1 within an L1. People may have laughed at the TitanX ecosystem before and people said that, but actually now it's becoming a reality. Like who else has a lending protocol, man? That's absolutely insane on a token that's not an L1. Like you don't see that type of stuff, right? So yeah, bullish with a capital B. I had to go capitals on this one because it was too bullish. I was writing it with lowercase and I realized that doesn't look right. So we had to go full caps on the bullish news for you guys. So anyway, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for supporting. Please smash the like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, man. Just give me the good stuff. It helps out the algo, helps out my channel, right? And if it helps out my channel, then maybe potentially helps spread TitanX to as many eyeballs as we can get it to. So anyway, thank you all for watching. Wherever you are, have a great day. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. You're fully responsible for what you do with your money. Anyway, guys, have a great day. Take care.